This is the book of Sirach, chapter 4, verse 25. In no wise speak against the truth, but be abased of the error of thine ignorance. Be not ashamed to confess thy sins, and force not the course of the river. Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is the Brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad with another lesson, another video through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. So first and foremost, Kal Halayim, La Alaha Yanawa Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakaha Kodash. Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations unto the brothers who preaching and teaching this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedoms to do so now more than ever for this truth. Shalom unto the speckled Israelites who may look like the other nations but are Israel through their forefatherly lineage. And shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwad. Hey, you who don't accept the truth really has no effect onto us, you know. All who don't accept the truth, you know, it really has no effect onto us. It does not faze us in any sort of way, you know. It doesn't hurt our feelings, so to say, you know. This is a response to Elder Apostle Gabar, you know, one of his latest videos, you know, something to the same effect. And if you think that, you know, by you not accepting this truth, by you not agreeing to the words that are spoken in the scriptures, you know, if you think that is going to have any effect onto us in the sense that, you know, it's going to hurt our feelings, you know, we're going to fall along and cry boo-hoo, you know, or if you think it's going to hold back progress or process, however it may be, you know, you are something, you know, you're totally wrong, you know, you are something else going on, you know. Because at the end of the day, the truth will be the truth, and its course will take place, you know. And it's just that you will be the one looking at the fool at the end of the day, you know. Not us. Surely not us, surely not the apostles, surely not the elders, nor the men that is under them, that is being sincere and truthful for this truth here, for this gospel, you know. So there is what it is about. That is, I'll read over the scripture again, you know. In no wise speak against the truth, all right, but be abased of the error of thine ignorance. Be not ashamed to confess thy sins, and force not the course of the river. Right? When they say force not the course of the river, which is force not the hand of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to bring judgment upon you. The reason for this lesson, as I say, Elder Apostle Gabar, he did a video titled similar. This didn't happen by guess. Yeah, this didn't happen by guess. This didn't, you know, what I'm going to speak on here, you know, it wasn't no coincidence. Last Saturday, Elder Apostle Gabar, Taha, Ariam Lab, you know, the usual, you know, they had the usual works on a weekend, on a Saturday. All right, they had an encounter with an individual that the Apostle Gaba, you know, where he spoke on in his video, you know, that he gave us accounts concerning the encounter with an individual who came up to them while he was doing the works, and for over 3 hours approximately, you know, they dealt with this guy, and for nothing this guy would see the truth for what the truth is, you know. He would buck up against the truth, speak against the truth, you know, and he even reached so far to ask them, you know, if I not accepting this truth, will this do anything to you all, in the sense of, will it hurt you all feelings, or, you know, would you all feel in a dumbfounded way that, you know, you ain't get to me? And their response was no. All right, it is what it is. All right, because this truth at the end of the day is only for the elect. The elect alone will get this truth. All right. But funny enough, that was Saturday where they had that encounter with that individual. But yesterday, I mean Sunday, Salakia, we had our works which we had done, and we had an encounter with an individual. And mind me, that individual was, his spirit was of the total opposite compared to that individual that the apostles and elders, the apostle Salakia encountered. Now, and that individual, he was a hoary-head man, an ageable individual, you know, senior citizen, as you would say, yeah. But the thing about it is, what separates that individual who we had an encounter with to the individual that the apostles had an encounter with, is that individual, you know, he showed wisdom, he showed humility, all right, and most of all, he asked intelligent questions, such intelligent questions that the listeners, you know, especially the ones who may now encounter into the truth, you know, they could be edified pertaining to the questions that he had asked, and, you know, pertaining to the answers that we would have to give. All right, because there's a scripture. Bear with me to yeah, I have it here somewhere in Peter. All right, 1 Peter 3:15. Let's get to that. Oh shucks. 1 Peter 3 verse 15. It reads, "But sanctify the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear." All right? Be ready always to give an answer. All right? Because the thing is, as I said, you know, this guy, this guy, he asked a lot of very good questions. You know, the topic what we was dealing with was concerning the MOTB, and, you know, and the infrastructure of the MOTB, and the criteria that we will be living under this MOTB system and what have you, and one. He asked some serious, beautiful, intelligent questions, and not only that too, you know, we went through a little history with him concerning his heritage and whatnot and so forth, and he saw it for what it is. All right, he saw it for what it is, and believe you me, you know, it had an effect on us compared to the other guy. Now the other guy in if you go to the apostles, it was the name of that channel. What did it do the works on is the Apostle Street Ministry. All right, GMS Apostle Street Ministry, something to that effect. Now that guy, he was not on the camera, you know, they didn't focus the camera on him, you know, whatnot, so forth, so you wouldn't really get to see the voice, see the person behind the voice. But the guy was dealing with us. If you go and take in that camp teach, that street teaching, street ministry, our last street ministry, which is on the GMS Prophetic Vibration channel, all right, the main channel, because we have a GMS Prophetic Vibration bar, all right, but the main channel, you will be able to see the individual, you know, because others always instruct the cameraman, you know, whenever anybody come to encounter us, you know, you put the camera on them a bit, shine the camera on them a bit now, you know, and he asked questions, and all his questions that he asked, you know, it was answered through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. And the thing is, we didn't answer it according to our own thought, our own opinion, our own vain opinion. This is what we did, which is Isaiah 8, scripture that I always go to, you know, Isaiah 8 and 28, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. All right, we spoke to him according to the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, pursuant to the questions that he had asked. All right, and that just goes to show, you know, the difference, you know, because again, you know, it is a time that we're living in here now, you know, as the scripture say, I think it's back to that First Peter, boy. Bear with me. What the hell are you doing? Let me see if I could get it back. First Peter 3 and 10 or something like that. So no. Let me see. No. I think it's 2 Peter. Yes, now bear with me. Alright, let me see. Somewhere in Peter, you know, but let me see. Let me see. What the hell? Come on. My fingers sometime. And the last is, let me see. It's Timothy. Let me see. No. It's Scoffers. Bear with me. My throat still. Salakia. Alright, so 2 Peter. Alright, 2 Peter. What do you want? 2 Peter 3 and 3. Right. 2 Peter 3 and 3. Alright, I was at it, you know. Just didn't see it. Alright, so yeah. So 2 Peter 3 and 3. It reads, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts. And these waiters with that, with not only that individual, but, you know, 2/3 of Israel, you know. These waiters with them, you know. And this way you're seeing, this way you'll be encountering, you know, more and more as we get deeper and closer to the dregs, the grand finale of these days that we live in this wicked society. Alright? Scoffers walking after their own lusts. Alright? Because he scoffed. He made all sorts of statements, you know, towards the apostles and the elders, you know, disagree with every single thing that the apostles, you know, brought forth to edify him, to give him edification for his own benefit. And what did he do? He threw it behind his back. Alright? But this individual here, all right, who we had the encounter with, you know, he make sure and listen what? Listen attentively. All right? Took it in attentively. That's why when I go to, let me see. I think, let me see, Wisdom of Solomon 12, boy? I want to believe, yeah? Just bear with me, let me go straight to it. Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 15. Let me see. Not yet. Not. I will come to this, but not as yet. Let me go to. Let me go to. A matter of fact, I will read it. I will read it. All right, because this is a situation here concerning this individual here. All right, that scoffing individual. All right, it reads, "For so much then as thou art righteous thyself, thou orderest all things righteously, thinking it not agreeable with thy power to condemn him that hath not deserved to be punished." You understand? With all his scoffing and mocking and what have you, yeah, that he was doing. You know, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is going to be justified in what he is going to bring upon him by the way of judgment. All right? That's why I read that first scripture. I'm going back to it again, which was Sirach 4 and 25. All right, where it reads what? "In no wise speak against the truth, but be abased of the error of thine ignorance," because he had humility. All right, he didn't have humility. All right, "Be not ashamed to confess thy sins, and force not the course of the river, which is what? The hands of judgment by Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. All right, put yourself in that lowly position and just be humble and take correction. All right, but you see, that's where you go to the scripture. I think it's Sirach 21, you know. I think it's Sirach 21. I think. Let me see. No, not this one. Let me see 20. Let me see. No. I gotta type in that. Hello. Yeah. Alright, I got it. This is it here. Alright, where is it, boy? Sirach 32 actually, not 22. Alright. So it's Sirach 32:17. Alright. Sirach 32 and 17. This is it here with this individual, you know. It reads, "A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will." You know, this is why he wouldn't be abased, he wouldn't humble himself, confess his sins, you know, accept the truth for what the truth is, repent, come back to your God, come back to your power. Alright? "A sinful man will not be reproved, but findeth an excuse according to his will." And here's what he was doing. That's only find an excuse, you know, no matter what the apostles and them bring towards him, you know. He just finding an excuse to justify his nonsense. Alright? But this is the difference here. A man of counsel will be considerate. But it's right, a man of counsel will be considerate. He will consider what he's being taught. Alright? A wise man. Alright? But a strange and proud man is not daunted with fear, even when of himself he hath done without counsel. Alright? You see how stupid our people is? Yeah? You see how stupid our people is? Yeah? 2/3 of our people don't have the slightest idea of what is coming up on the face of the earth. They just, because they know they could go to a grocery and purchase whatever they want to purchase, what have you, you know, go about the business as how they please, you know, because they have that liberty. All right? But they don't have the slightest idea that all those liberties, all those goodies that they was enjoying, all, you know, that he was taking part of, you know, is all coming to an end. Yeah, it's all coming to an end. Isaiah 55. Isaiah 55 and 6. Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Alright? This is the time now to seek Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because the doors of mercy running out. The time is coming where he's not going to get this truth as he could get it right now. Alright, where he could still go up on the internet, still type in any one of the camps, you know, any one of the brothers' channel, and really take in the truth and all truth and sincerity. That time fading away. Yeah? That time of truthful edification, it fading away. Alright? That's why when I go to Ecclesiastes, I think it's Ecclesiastes 12 and 1, you know. Yeah, Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. Right? While the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. That's why when I go back to the Sirach, seeing that you do not want to do these things, when I go back to the Sirach 12, no, Wisdom of Solomon, Salakia, Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 15, yeah, for so much then, alright, for so much then as thou art righteous thyself, thou orderest all things righteously, which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, thinking it not agreeable with thy power to condemn him that hath not deserved to be put to, that had not deserved to be punished. Come on. So you think after all the rejection you did for over 3 hours, the apostles and elders, the apostles, Salakia, so accustomed, you know, but the apostles, you know, for well over 3 hours, they've been dealing with you, to you know, laboring with you, toiling with you to show you this truth, breaking it down to the smallest, minute, molluscopical, however that's called the word, level, and you still can't get it, you still want to disagree, you still want to. So when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai bring that judgment to you, it will come, and you will be well deserving of it. For thy power is the beginning of righteousness, and because thou art the Lord of all, it maketh thee to be gracious unto all. For when men will not believe, thou that thou art full of power, thou shewest thy strength, and among them that know it, thou makest their boldness manifest. And this is what right now our boldness is being manifest pursuant to the power, you know, pursuant to the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, by these prophecies that he, you know, that is faithful and true. It is being spoken, and it is being manifested. All right, it is being fulfilled. You know, pursuant to Isaiah 55 and 11. Yeah? Because you see what's going on with that guy, the difference between those two individuals. The Lord bestowed wisdom upon one, and he took away wisdom from the other. And that there was a literal balance. that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai had performed there over the weekend. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushai didn't just make me listen to that video by chance that Elder Apostle Gabar had done. You know? That is just the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yeah? To show you, you know, that balance that he always performed. Yeah? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Still in Wisdom of Solomon. I think I should go to that. We should go to it. Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 24. Yeah. Wisdom of Solomon 7:24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. Alright? And this is what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai had done, you know, on behalf of that individual that we had encountered. Alright? He bestowed wisdom upon him. Such so that he could have asked the questions that he asked. Alright? For she is the breath of the power of Yahweh, and pure influence flowing through the glory of the Almighty. Therefore no undefiled thing fall into her. Alright? And he was not he was not undefiled. Alright? Sunday gone, pursuant to the teachings that he had gotten. Because again, we did everything. We gave him the word. Alright? We give him the word according to the word that is written in the scriptures. We never held anything back away from him. Alright? He asks his questions and he was satisfied with the answers that he get, because the answers that he get was through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, by the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Because why? He used that God-given gift, which was what? Wisdom. Which a lot in you all lack. You know? A lot in you all lack that level of wisdom. But then too, you know, it's pride. Yeah, it's pride. Pride within a lot in you all. Yeah? Pride within a lot in you all. Let's take a look at what did this Sirach? I'm going back to Sirach. I'm going back to Sirach this time, but this time 21 actually. Sirach 21 and 13. Sirach 21 and 13. It reads, the knowledge of a wise man shall abound like a flood. Yeah? And his counsel is like a pure fountain of life. Alright? And this is what this man had bestowed. We was dealing with Sunday last. Alright? But this is the fool here. The inner part of a fool are like a broken vessel and will hold no knowledge as long as he liveth. Yeah? Yeah? He's like a broken vessel, a broken cistern that could hold no water. Verse 15, if a skillful man hear a wise word, he will commend it and add unto it. And this is what that individual was doing. Who we was dealing with. Alright? He added unto it. By the way of the questions that he was asking. Alright? But as soon as one of no understanding heareth it, it displeaseth him, and he casteth it behind his back. That's as I said earlier on. The apostles give him the word, give him the truth, you know. And what do? He just cast it behind his back. The talking of a fool is like a burden in the way, but grace shall be found in the lips of the wise. Yeah? The talking of a fool is like a burden in the way, but grace shall be found in the lip of the wise. That goes back to, I think it's 22, you know. Let me see. Yeah, which is 22 and 13. It reads, talk not much with a fool, and go not to him that hath no understanding. Yeah? This is why sometimes we doesn't really have much of the interactions with a lot of you guys, we just let you guys, move on. You can't get it. Yeah, we don't waste time. You know? We don't waste time. You know? Because again, talk not much with a fool, go not to him that hath no understanding. Beware of him, lest thou have trouble, and thou shalt never be defiled with his fooleries. Depart from him, and thou shalt find rest, and never be disquieted with madness. Because, and the thing is, with the scene how the apostles, them could afford to, deal with him for that length of period of time, because, these men are seasoned men, These men are seasoned men, but an individual like me, I don't have that, like I just admit it to my brothers and them, Sometimes they just tell my boy, you just have to take it down. Remember we people with the loss, the this, the that, the other. But I being honest, I really do have that patience with a lot of our people. I just start to trip. And started, I know sometimes it's not the way, to go, but I really don't have that kind of patience. I don't know, but I don't have that kind of patience. I mean, some people, they had a level of understanding, Yabashim Yashai will open up the eyes within whatever period of time he decide, it's not our will or our doing. But then again, boy, some of our people, boy, the stupid level on 100, boy. Yeah, the stupid level on 100. Going back across to chapter 21, that is Sirach. Alright? So it reads, the talking of a fool is like a burden in the way. That's why don't talk much with them. But grace shall be found in the lips of the wise. They inquire of the mouth of the wise man in the congregation, and they shall ponder his words in their heart. And this is what he was doing, that individual who we was dealing with. Alright? As a house that is destroyed, so is wisdom to a fool, and the knowledge of the unwise is as talk without sense. And we even want to go down to verse 19. Doctrine unto fools is as fetters on the feet, and like manacles on the right hand. Because a lot of you two-third niggers, alright, you watch the scriptures as something to keep you under control by the so-called white man, as something that, like the Bible is to keep we enslaved in slavery. When actually this here is the keys to unshackle the chains off of your fucking mind, man. Yeah? See how stupid our people is? But don't worry. Don't worry. All you scoffers and mockers and jeerers, you all have a beautiful prize coming. You all have a beautiful prize coming with a nice red bow. A nice red bow. Yeah? On top of it for you all, man. To be presented to you all. Watch and you all will see. All you scoffers and mockers. Yeah? Yahweh Hashem Yahshua have a beautiful present for you guys. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. Yeah? Proverbs 4. The other going. Proverbs 4 and 7. Proverbs 4 and 7. It reads, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Alright, because with wisdom, with wisdom, the understanding is performing the wisdom, because to understand something is to do it, to put it into practice, and there with the wisdom comes in because you use it, you put the understanding into practice. Alright? And there's what a lot of our people don't do. And there's what a lot of our people is what? Hosea 4 and 6. Hosea 4 and 6. What? My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge because what? They have rejected knowledge. They have rejected wisdom. They have rejected understanding. Alright? I also will reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I also will forget thy children. Right? That's why. Bear with me. So like here, just a truck on the background. I don't really understand how to compete with too much noise on the background, you know. But anyhow, as I was saying, that's why Paul said what he had was said pursuant to 2 Thessalonians. Where the hell are going? 2 Thessalonians 2 and 10. Yeah? 2 Thessalonians 2 and 10. Because they pursuant to what I just read, you know, in Hosea 4 and 6, you know. Our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge because they reject. Alright, they reject knowledge. So when they come here now, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 10, alright, I'm going straight to the point, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that what? That perish, because they receive not the love of the truth that they might be saved. Alright? They receive not the love of the truth that they might have a chance of salvation, you know, that the wisdom and the knowledge will be their stability in the time that is coming up ahead. Alright? Because when you come up to verse 9, it reads, what even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, which is Esau Edom, the so-called white man whose working is coming after the working of Satan. Alright? With all power, signs, and lying wonders. And they are going to get caught up with it. Alright? They are going to get caught up into taking this man's charagma. Alright? They are going to get caught up in this man's whole system that he is bringing, this whole dystopian nightmare system that he's about to bring upon the face of the earth, you know, this beast system that will be on steroids. Yeah? They all going to get caught up in it. Alright, because they refuse to heed the warning. Alright? They refuse to heed the warning. Right? Whose coming is after the working of Satan and all power and signs and lying wonders. Alright, false miracles and all these things. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be what? That they might be saved. And for this cause, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth but had pleasure in unrighteousness. That's why when I go to the prophecy of Daniel chapter 12, Daniel chapter 12, and I'll read verse 1 and 2. Alright, let me see, blah blah blah. Alright, Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1, and it reads, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble such as was never since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. Alright? Many of them that sleep in the dust. Alright? They're speaking about what? This goes back to the valley of dry bones, you know. Can these bones live, you know? You know, can these bones wake up to the true heritage, you know? Can these people come back? Because the bones, it represents Israel live in a dead state, you know. Alright? But it says what? And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Alright, because why? They will come to the realization that all the scoffing and mocking and rejection of the truth, alright, it comes to no avail, you know. It end up being your death. It end up being your shame. Alright? When you had the chance to come to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, all right? When you had the chance to come to Yahweh Shai, you know, who is that mediator? Who made our ultimate sacrifice for we? The Israelites. All right? Here it is, this man put his life on the line, literally put his life on the line, boy. So that we could really and truly have that chance to come back to him. Alright, because we done fucked up, man. Let me be real. Let me really be real. So again, when you go back, really and truly, when you go back to that same wisdom of Solomon, really and truly, when you go back to that same wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12 and verse 15, really and truly, for so much then as thou art righteous thyself, thou orderest all things righteously, which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, thinking it not agreeable with thy power to condemn him that hath not deserved to be punished. Yeah? You have to agree with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai because hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai done all these things, even sent a sacrificial lamb for the whole of Israel. Not just the southern kingdom, but southern and northern kingdom. And here it is, you want to reject the truth. Here it is, you want to reject your salvation. You want to reject your God, your power. So when judgment come upon you, you think you don't deserve it. According to my big brother Nagadi, he does always make the statement, every single week we go there to do the works. If I is the Most High God and I give you the breath of life to breathe, to get up, to function, this, that, the other, and you just only want to rebel, you just want to live in a rebellious state, a rebellious life, you don't think I should pay it? What do you think I should already do? Not pay it to death? And this is why judgment is being executed in such a way every single day. You're seeing people dying in such horrific ways. Such horrific ways. Because there's judgment going out upon the face of the earth. This is why you have to fear the Most High God. Yeah, this is why when I go to Sirach 19, and I think 19 too, you know. A scripture that I always like to go to here, Sirach 19 and 9. I will start from 18. It reads, the fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted. And this is the thing with that guy who the apostles was dealing with. He had no fear for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? Alright? Pursuant to what? Pursuant to the testimony that Apostle Gabar was given in that video. Alright? He had no fear for the Most High God. Alright? Unless you don't have that spiritual discernment when you take in that video, you know, and can't see it, well, it is what it is. Well, then you and all two have no fear for the Most High God. Alright? The fear of the Lord is the first step to be accepted of Him, and wisdom obtaineth His love. The knowledge of the commandments of the Lord is the doctrine of life, and they that do things that please Him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality. The fear of the Lord is all wisdom, and in all wisdom is the performance of the law and the knowledge of His omnipotency. But you guys don't want that. Yeah? You guys don't want that. You guys don't want that. Alright? You guys will always come, scoff, mock, make a mockery, try to overtalk us. Alright? Yeah? Try to want to give us your knowledge, which is your freaking ghetto scholarship. Yeah? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah? I have two more scriptures and I will close it off with that. Alright, Sirach 6. I'll stay right here. I'm going to go through all that. Just scroll through. Sirach 6 and 32. Sirach 6 and 32. It reads, my son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught. And if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. And if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise. Yeah? But this goes with what? Humility. Alright? This goes with humility. Yeah? Stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise. Yeah? This is what we are showing you younger brothers and sisters, especially who now coming into this truth. Because a lot of you all, sometimes a lot of you all go now come into it. I see it with my own two eyes. I also fall prey to it, or almost fall prey to it. Yeah? You now come in this truth here, you only have 1 year, 2 years, maybe 3 years sometime. A lot of them 3 years. Yeah? And wanna say you're coming up against, you get a little knowledge, you get, thing, and get all puffed up. And wanna say you're coming up against the apostles and elders. I see a guy in my camp self. He 2 years into the truth and led astray men who 5 and 6 and 7 years into the truth. You understand what I'm showing you? You have to keep that humility. That's when you come into the truth. You just practice that little humility for a little while, and as soon as you start to get out that teaching, that true teaching and whatnot, you feel, well, you more, than the apostles, the elders. No, it don't work so. It don't work so. Alright, stand in the multitude of thy elders and cleave unto him that is wise, and be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee. And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes of him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. Right? So which means what? Ecclesiastes, this is what you have to practice. Ecclesiastes 5 and 1. Yeah? Ecclesiastes 5 and 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give sacrifice of fools. Alright? When you come to the brothers and you see the brothers on the highways and on the byways, and they're pushing the truth and edifying you through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, hush your damn mouth. Shut your mouth and take notes. Right? And according to within the time and period, you ask questions that will be on the part of edification. Alright? For they consider not that they do evil. And there's when the thing with that individual who the apostles was dealing with. Alright? He didn't know that what he was doing is evil. Because what he was doing is rebellion. Practicing rebellion, right, is as the sin of witchcraft. Alright? Verse 2, be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before Yahweh. For Yahweh is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few. Yeah? Therefore let thy words be few. But 2/3 of you niggas ain't gonna understand that. That's why you're gonna get what fucking coming to you. You all think this thing is a game. Sometimes I just have to make sure and remind myself, because hey, this thing ain't no game. You feel all this teaching wherever, for the little time that I in this shooty and teaching the little knowledge and whatnot that I gain, so you feel everything is all easy for sheezy with me. The Lord ain't no respecter of persons. It is are things that I fighting with, you know. And I had to get in track. Because if I don't, is my ass dark to the same way just as these two-turn niggas. And I'm saying that with sincerity sometimes, you know. Everybody had the demons they're facing with, you know. But you had to get it a try. And fight. Fight with all sincerity. Boy, a lot of our people, boy, they really don't know what's coming for them, boy. Last scripture, which is James. James 1 and 5. It reads, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. And when you say all men, he's speaking about all Israel, yeah? All Israel. Again, if any man lack wisdom, let him ask of Yahweh, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not. Once he give it to you, he ain't taking it back. Once you stick within the boundaries of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, and it shall be given him. Kal halayam la alahayana wa Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Rakah ha Quadash Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai Barakata Yahweh Barakata Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, salutations unto the brothers who preaching and teaching this truth through the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akawat. Again, you who don't accept the truth or this truth really has no effect unto us. Yeah, it really has no effect unto us. Anyhow, Shalom, your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration, signing out saying Shalom and Wah Bad Bubal.